My name is Mike Rondon with California American Water. I am the SCADA manager for all of California. California American Water is a division of American Water Corporation. We're in the Monterey district, which is Central California, which is very hydraulically challenged system. We have close to 130 sites that are connected on our SCADA system with drinking water and wastewater. It's a constantly changing environment, so we have to constantly upgrade. Approximately 3 years ago, we were on the verge of switching our SCADA server out, and we needed to upgrade to a new system. Our previous SCADA environment was faulting, where we had to upgrade quickly. We were introduced to Ignition and Flexware to be the integrator.
My name is TJ Holt. I'm a team lead at Flexware Innovation. Flexware's relationship with American Water goes back a couple years. They tasked us with developing a SCADA platform where it's modular and base templates that any SI can come in and use, and so they have a consistent look and feel throughout the entire company. California American Water had an obsolete SCADA system. So we came into Monterey using that backbone of the templates to take over their obsolete SCADA software and integrate all of their inconsistent screens and the very vibrant color scheme into an ISA 101 standard.
The key was trying to run parallel, so operations had the option to use either system, which Flexware made very easy. Going from a very colorful screens to a grayscale standard is hard for a lot of operations. I foresee it to really help, especially with operations as they get more comfortable with Ignition, to identify problems before they occur.
With the system in place, I do know that the reporting use and the trending use has been a huge burden taken off of people's shoulders. They're able to get their data whenever they want it without having to interrupt Mike or interrupt any other processes. Everything is available to them through the UI. And then the ability to view their application in the field, because these are all remote sites, I think has a huge benefit to the operators.
I was taxed with a lot of time to get data requests. Now, most of the engineers are able to get that data they want in whatever format, style, as they want. The trending option allows those engineers to go in and grab the data for one point or multiple points for any time period that they need. Simple download, and then they can put in charts, Excel, whatever they need to use it for, which takes a lot off of my plate.
The trending capabilities is huge. The operators are able to create their own custom trends that they can look at. They can export all of that data into a CSV format, and then we also utilize the reporting so that every day that they can get KPI values in a report format for compliance reasons.
Everything is very useful. The tools that are in the software are amazing. We have online reporting where we can look back at older reports. That's great for diagnosing problems in the system. One of the problems we had previously was to view SCADA system, it had to be in a secure network. One thing that we were able to do with the Ignition system is make a view only that doesn't go into the secure side, but you can view it. The scaling aspects of the screen, the automatic scaling, allows all different devices to be used, which includes the mobile phones that our operators use. That's very useful, because an operator can be sitting at the tank or a pump site and be able to view the active values of the site on their mobile phone without having to log in anything and be connected just about anywhere. The scaling, so somebody can sit at home with their laptop or their tablet and view what's going on in the system at any time. Having that access has been the biggest benefit, I think, for operations. The alarm management, that's another benefit that we have enhanced in our system. Anybody at the supervisor level and above is able to make changes to what calls out, what alarm calls out, and what level of alarm it is. The call-out roster is also controlled by the supervisors as well, so they can make changes to that as well, which is another thing off of my plate. The historian being integrated into the system also is a huge benefit. It's a SQL base, so getting the information out and updating the new tag location is all integrated. So that doesn't require any special programming or changes there either. It's all done at the base level.
And the installation of Ignition it's almost unbelievably fast, right? Just to install the software and just get it up and running.
Installing the Ignition system on the SCADA server was virtually seamless. It took me just a couple hours one day when their techs came to install the server. Virtually they did everything in the background through our SCADA network.
The way that Ignition handles the upgrade is far superior than any other software I've touched before. It's zero impact onto production. There's no gotchas. There's no, oh, you also have to have this, Windows update package, or, oh, it's going to affect this other thing over here. Especially when you start installing, additional modules or your own third-party modules, that transition is extremely fast and easy.
The upgrades to the Ignition system is unbelievably easy. Didn't even miss a beat. That would not have been possible if we wanted to upgrade the version of the previous system. Any changes are seamless. The changing of pages happen on the spot. You can update screens and you see it immediately. You don't have to reload. We're going through a lot of upgrades out in the field. We're upgrading the SCADA cabinets, which is the PLC, and all the controls in the cabinets. That requires a new set of tags at the PLC level. Going from those older PLCs to the newer PLCs is really, really easy.
The maintenance is almost non-existent. Once we've established the project, established all the tags, everything is talking, we have their views configured, it just runs, right? We schedule automatic backups in case they did have some catastrophic server failure. We have automatic historian backups in case that data were to get corrupted. There's a stark contrast between where development time and getting to answers from before to now is huge. We're able to develop new screens, add new tags with a tenth of the time. The older software was more strenuous if you wanted to add a view or create more tags to historize or to report on. We know with working closely with Ignition that all of this could be expedited exponentially. The use of templatized screens and components and tags allows the developer, even at American Water, to be able to just hit the ground running with very, very limited training on the software.
It doesn't require any time of my day. I pull up the dashboard, see how everything's running. It's problem-free. Very easy on my side.
Anything that was, unique to the existing software was easily done through Ignition.
So currently in the Monterey district, we have roughly 30 to 40 employees that use the Ignition system. We have the read-only available to everybody in the company, even American Water. Everybody can look in, even from the CEO down to the office clerk. So virtually thousands of employees could be using it. We are planning to add Ignition to our Southern Cal shortly, and then Northern Cal after that. Flexware has been great. Working in the background, the quick updates of pages, you virtually don't see anything going on in operations. And they work around us, our needs, great integration. And I look forward to working with them in the future.
I really enjoy working with American Water. They're very forward-thinking in their approach. They have a lot of sites. They know they have a lot of data and they want to do something with it. So utilizing Ignition, utilizing MQTT, they're able to be the forward thinkers of like the water, wastewater industry. It's really great to be a part of a company who wants to put the money and capital towards this to pave the way for other industries to follow. I honestly don't think I could have done this project in any other software.
I see California American Water embracing Ignition, and I see it being the future for our SCADA for the whole state.